These exercises should be safe for most people to follow. However, if you have any concerns about your health or receive medication or medical treatment of any kind, then always consult with your doctor first. Please remember that you can rest at any time and come back when you feel ready again. By watching and following these exercises, you expressly assume and accept any and all risks of injury or death. If you prefer, you can press pause now and begin with the pose of the child, and then resume when you are ready. Move on to all fours with your hands shoulder distance and your knees hip distance apart. Bend backwards with your in-breath and curve your back like a cat with your out-breath. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Another breath in and out. And then roll yourself up. Bring your right leg towards the right with your right arm on the leg and bring your left arm sideways over. Return, bringing your right knee down, take the left leg out to the left side and bring your right arm sideways over. Come back, bringing the left knee down, and lie down on your stomach on the mat with your hands under your shoulders. Bend backwards, lifting your upper body with the pose of the cobra. And then lower down, curl your toes under and lift the sit bones back and up, pressing the mat away. Downwards facing dog. And then bend your knees and walk your hands towards the feet. From there, roll yourself gradually up through your spine. Bringing your hands together, and let's come to the front of the mat. Step back with your right foot and open your arms and lower your arms down. Raise your arms sideways and up. Bring the hands together and down to your heart. Raise up and fly. And then bring your hands down onto the mat. Step back with your left foot to the high plank. Lower down to the mat. Lift to the cobra and bend both legs. Come back. Downwards facing dog. And step your right foot and left foot forwards. Curl gradually up and bring your hands together. Step your left foot back now and open your arms. Lower down. Raise to high lunge. Hands to the heart. High lunge. And fly. And then bring your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot backwards. High plank. Lower down. Cobra with a hamstring curl in both legs. Tuck the toes, downwards facing dog. And step forwards with your left and right foot. Rolling up. And bring the hands together. Step back with your right foot open. Lower. Raise your arms, hands to the heart, raise up and fly, and ground your hands. Left foot back, high plank. Slide the shoulders backwards. Lower down. Cobra with a hamstring curl. Return. Downwards facing dog. And step your right foot and left foot forwards. Rolling up. Hands together. Step your left foot back, open, lower. Raise your arms, hands to the heart, lift, and fly. Lower the hands down. Right foot back, high plank. Lower. Bend back and bend both legs. Down dog pose. And step your left and right foot forwards, rolling up. Now you can stand on the center of the mat. Lunge forwards with your right leg, and then to the right side, side lunge, backwards, and sideways. Left leg forwards lunge, side lunge, backwards and side. Right leg forwards, side, back and side. Left leg forwards, side, back and side. And then balance on the left leg, bend the right leg and press it back and raise it to the side. Back and sideways. One more time, back and sideways, and change sides. Left leg back and side. Good, and then stand with your feet hip distance apart, come down to a squat and up in a calf raise. Arms forwards, arms back. Then 2 squats and continue. Squat and calf raise, and then circle back with your shoulders. And also circle back with both arms. And release. Lunge forwards, right, sideways, backwards, and sideways. Lift forwards, side, back, and side. Right forwards, side, back, side, lift to the front, side, back, and side. Balance on the left leg, lift the right knee and extend the leg forwards and open to the side. Extend and open. Pull the core muscles in. One, and open. And change sides. Extend and open. Two, one, and open. And stand with your feet hip distance apart. Come down to the squat and up to calf raise. Down and up. Arms forwards, arms back. Then throw in another squat again and continue. One more time, squat and calf raise. Now bring your right arm sideways over and then the left arm. Right. and lift. Then bring your right arm across and out to the side. Left arm across and out to the side. Right and left and release. Take a deep breath through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, and curl gradually down through every vertebra in your back. Inhale in the forward bend and exhale to curl back up. Inhale. Exhale, curling down. Inhale and exhale to roll up. Breathing in, out. In and out. One more time. Good. Now you can walk to the front of the mat, standing with your feet close together. Bend the knees, sitting down in the chair, reaching far back with your sit bones and forwards and up with your hands. Then bring your hands together and rotate towards the right. Return to the center. Keep your shoulders wide open. Then reach back with your hands and lift your heels. Bring your heels down and bend forwards. And then step back with your right foot. Raising your left arm, twist to the left. And lower down, turn the right heel down. Come up to warrior one. And then warrior two. Turn your palms up, reverse warrior. And bring your hands down to the mat, turning the right heel up, and take your left leg back and up, and knee to the nose. Raise back and up, knee to nose. Flex the foot and point. Inhale up, exhale knee to nose. And then raise the leg up for a moment and step your left foot forwards. Raise the left arm, twist to the left and lower it down. Turn the right heel down. Warrior one, warrior two, reverse warrior. And bring your hands to the mat, turning the right heel up. Lift the left leg back and up. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point. Raise the leg for a moment and then step forwards. Step the right foot also forwards and raise your arms sideways and up to high mountain. And exhale, lower down, bringing your feet close together, sitting down in powerful chair. Bring your hands together and twist towards the left. Return to the center. Reach back with your arms and raise your heels. And then bring your heels down and bend forwards. Now step your left foot backwards and raise your right arm. Lower down, turning the left heel down. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. And bring your hands down to the mat, turning the left heel up and raise the right leg back and up and bring the knee to the nose. Press the heel up and then point the foot. Raise the leg and hold it up there a moment. Step forwards. Twist to the right. And return, turning the left heel down. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. And bring your hands down, turning the left heel up. Take the right leg back and up. Knee to nose. Raise. Knee to nose. Raise and hold, and then step forwards. Also step your left foot forwards. Raise your arms sideways and up to high mountain. Inhale and exhale. Now let's come down onto the mat in frog pose with your knees apart and toes together. And reach straight forwards with your hands. Then bring your hands over to the right. Also over to the left. And then back to the center. And then come back up, bringing your knees hip distance apart, and lie down on your stomach with your hands under your head, palms facing away. Pull the belly button in, shoulders back, away from your ears. Let's lift the upper body with the hands moving with your head. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. And then as you lift, open your arms and raise your legs and return. Lift and open, return. Exhale and inhale. And then take your right and left arm forwards and raise your upper body and legs from there and lower. And bring your hands back to the forehead, open and float and return. And then hands connected to the forehead, floating only the upper body and lower. Your neck stays in line with your spine. One more lift here. And then bring your hands under your shoulders, elbows close by your sides. Inhale and exhale to lift your upper body, bending backwards. Inhale at the top and exhale to come back down. Inhale, exhale, lift up. And return. One more time. And return, bringing your hands back to the forehead. Lift the belly button in, shoulders back. And then lift your upper body, hands moving with you, and lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And then also open your arms, lift the legs and return. And then extend your left and right arm forwards. Float up with your upper body and legs and lower down. Bring the hands back to the forehead. Open your arms, lift the legs and return. Lengthen forwards through the crown of your head. And then keep the hands to the forehead, lifting only the upper body and lower. One more time. Bring your hands under your shoulders Elbows by your sides. Lift up and return. One more time. And return. Now you can sit back in a child's pose for a little bit. And then lie down onto your back on the mat with your legs extended forwards and your arms above your head. Squeeze your legs together and flex the feet. Inhale to lift your arms to the ceiling and exhale to roll up from the mat. Reaching beyond your feet with your hands. Inhale to lengthen the back and exhale to roll down onto the mat. Arms above the head. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, rolling up. Stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rolling down. Arms up. Roll up. Lengthen and roll down. Now bring your arms down and bend one leg and the other. Imprint your back into the mat and raise one leg and the other to tabletop, bringing your hands behind your head and curl up to a chest lift. Now let's twist side to side with the crisscross. Then come back, preparing for a combination of the hundreds and double leg stretch. Let's pulse the arms 4 times and then double leg stretch, circle around. 4, extend, circle around. Exhale 2, 3, 4 and 5 and inhale. And then only the hundreds. 2, 3, 4 and extend. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And bring the legs in and rest a little bit. Now let's come up from the mat. Gradually make your way up to standing for a balancing sequence. Stand with your feet hip distance and raise your arms up to high mountain. Pull the core in, taking your right leg back, warrior 3. Reach back with your arms in the rocket man. Bend the right leg, holding your right foot with your right hand, and bring your left arm forwards. Dancer's pose. Come back, crossing the right leg over the left and the left arm over the right with the pose of the eagle. Release and place the right foot down on the left side, holding your right arm with your left hand. Raise it up and bend towards the left. And then come back up and bend forwards. Roll back up and then bring your right foot to your left inner thigh, holding your elbows with your hands, and raise your arms and open and lower down. Inhale to lift, exhale to release and lower. One more time. And then release your right leg, standing equally on both feet. Now, let's raise both arms back up to the high mountain pose. Then, take your left leg back as you tilt forwards in warrior 3. Reach back with your arms, rocket man. Then hold your left foot with your left hand. Right arm forwards with dancer's pose. Come back up, crossing the left leg over the right and right arm over the left. Eagle. Release that and place the left foot down on the right side, holding your left arm with your right hand, and raise it upwards, side flex towards the right. Come back up and bend forwards. And then come back up. And place the left foot to the right inner thigh in the tree, holding your arms, raise up and open and release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time. And then release your left leg. Now come back down onto the mat, onto your back. Taking one leg up, you can have the other foot down or keep the other leg extended. And let's circle that leg in the sky inwards 4 times. Slowly and controlled. Make sure that you are not rocking around with your body. 3. And 4. Breathing with every circle. Make sure you have the length in the leg, reaching for the ceiling. Now circle the other direction with that leg. Three. And 4. And then switch legs. Circle inwards, very controlled. Four. And then also outwards, reaching out through that leg. One more outward circle. And after that, place your one foot and other foot down onto the mat with your arms close by your sides, both feet hip distance. Lift your lower body up to the bridge and then lower it back down onto the mat. Inhale, exhale to lift to the bridge. Inhale at the top and exhale to curl down. And then lift one way up. Keep the lift, keep the body stable, then bring one leg to tabletop, extend, bend and lower, other leg, extend, bend and lower, switch, extend, bend and lower, lift, extend, bend and lower, inhale, exhale and exhale. Two and 1, and then curl back down to the floor. Now bring one leg in, extending the other leg. Hold on to your foot with the opposite hand and move the knee away from you, and take the free arm above your head on the floor. And then bring that arm down, bring the knee in and take it across in the spine twist and open your arm out to this side. You can also look to that side. And then return, switching legs. Hold on to your foot with the opposite hand, move the knee away from you, and take the free arm above your head on the floor. Then bring your arm down, bring the knee in, and take it across with the opposite hand in spine twist. The other arm goes out to the side and also look to that side. And then return to the center and hug both knees in. Now you can either place your feet down on the mat or extend your legs forwards and relax. Now begin to deepen your breath. Softly touch your fingertips with your thumbs and move all your toes. Move your hands and your feet. And also rotate your head side to side. And then you can also bend one leg and the other and hug your legs in and rock for a couple of times, side to side. And then roll the way over to one side. Gently lift yourself up and slowly come up to standing. And then bring your right arm sideways over, and then the left arm, right and left. Last time left. And then interlace your fingers and press your palms to the front. Here you can also look down. And then clasp your hands behind and stretch backwards. Press forwards. Stretch backwards. To the front, to the back, and then for another time to the front and to the back. Release and roll back with both shoulders. And then also open your arms and give yourself a hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. And then open, release. Let's turn the head towards the right. And then also towards the left. Back to the center and tilt your head laterally to the right. Come back to the center and over to the left. And then come back to the center, bringing your hands behind your head. Looking upwards and open your shoulders and elbows. Gently return and curl down, rolling all the way down to a forward bend. And then come back up. Take a full in-breath, raising your arms. And exhale. Thank you.